she's up there.
Alice Amelia Reynolds, let's go, now.
Why can't I stay? Their parents don't care.
Maybe their parents don't love them. I don't know. Let's go.
Alice, you can't leave so soon. The party's just getting started.
Let's go.
What is the cable broken? Is that why you boomers are out this late?
Say hi, boomers.
Boomers.
Yes, Karen.
Karen?
Guys, listen, just give us some room, okay? So I can take my underage daughter out the club.
Dad!
She looks old enough to me.
Let's go. It's over.
Not so fast.
The movie opens in 2010. CIA agents Matthew and Emily are preparing for a mission to infiltrate the home of Gore, a European terrorist hosting his son's 8th birthday party, and recover an ICS key, a device capable of controlling some of the world's most critical infrastructures. Before leaving, Emily quietly stares at a pregnancy test kit, while Matthew urges her to hurry. At the location, Emily insists Matthew leave his guns in the car since it's a child's party. Their superior, Chuck, briefs them to pose as French arms dealers. As they walk in holding hands, Chuck realizes they're romantically involved and mutters that pairing them was a mistake.
I mean, we're just playing our parts for the mission.
Tradecraft 101. Come on now, Chuck.
If you guys get captured today, you better lie a lot better than that.
Inside, Emily discreetly sprays a chemical on her hand before greeting Gore. When he kisses it, she secretly captures his fingerprint, while her watch records his voice. Guided by Chuck over comms, the duo breaks into Gore's office and uses the print and voice sample to unlock his vault, retrieving the ICS key. But the safe's alarm triggers and guards rush in. Matthew and Emily fight them off with sharp combat skills and escape the building. Chuck directs them to a rendezvous point where MI6 agent Baron Andrews, Emily's ex-boyfriend, is waiting with a jet. Chuck warns them not to mention the key to anyone.
Don't mention the key to Baron. I know you two have history, but we don't trust anyone on this, huh?
At the hangar, Baron greets Emily warmly but is cold toward Matt, and the two trade banter.
Sorry, did I touch a nerve? Are you jealous?
Jealous of what?
I don't know. I can just detect a little jealousy. Is it the accent?
No, it's not the accent. It's your personality, actually. But the accent ain't helping.
Enjoy the trip, Emily. Always lovely to see you.
Here's your key. Try not to scratch it. Cheerio. Righto. Governor, pardon me, blueberries.
What a terrible impression.
Once the plane takes off, Matt suggests celebrating with champagne, but Emily refuses to drink. Sensing something is wrong, Matt presses her, and Emily reveals she's pregnant, showing several test kits as proof. Shocked but overjoyed, Matt says he wants to start a family with her and promises his full support. Just as they begin to share a tender moment, Emily suddenly gags and rushes to the restroom, only for the flight attendant to say it's out of order.
It's an 11-hour flight.
I'm sorry.
Suspicious of such a claim on an 11-hour flight, Emily quietly warns Matt. The flight attendant then pulls a gun on her, demanding the ICS key. Matt distracts him by tossing the key into the air, giving them an opening to fight back. Emily disarms the gun while more attackers emerge, sparking a fierce battle. Amid the chaos, the flight attendant reloads, aims at Emily, but Matt pushes him just as he fires, and the bullet strikes the pilot, killing him instantly. The plane plummets out of control. As the flight attendant scrambles for a parachute and the ICS key, Matt intercepts him and forces it away. When the villain grabs the key again, the plane's tail clips a mountain, creating suction that pulls him out. With the enemies gone, the plane is still about to crash. Matt straps the last parachute onto Emily, urging her to save herself and protect the baby. Emily refuses to leave him, clamping her legs around his waist as she deploys the chute, and they narrowly escape. After landing safely, the two reflect on their future. They realize staying as agents would never provide a stable home for their child. Since everyone will assume they died in the crash, they decide to disappear and start over. Emily adds that cutting ties with her mother won't be difficult, given their strained relationship.
We're gonna have to cut off contact with everyone.
Well, look, I can do that. I don't have anybody. I mean, you got your mother. You got to cut her off, too.
Yeah, that's not a loss.
15 years later, Emily and Matt are living a quiet life with their two kids. Their eldest, Alice, is rebellious and barely talks to her parents, while their younger son, Leo, is shy, nerdy, and obsessed with gadgets.
You guys lie all the time. Like the other day, Dad, I heard you talking to the AC guy in Russian. What was that all about? You speak Russian?
I dabble, like a Das Vidanya or Sputnik, Gorbachev, white Russian.
But you were talking about the air conditioning system.
You know, your dad and we picked up some basic Russian while we were there during the Peace Corps.
I thought you did Peace Corps in Colombia, where you guys met.
Where we met. We met where we met. Kushai Zabdrak.
What does that mean?
It means eat your breakfast.
On the drive to school, Emily tries to connect with her daughter by suggesting they watch a movie together later, but Alice brushes her off, saying she'll be at a friend's house to study. After dropping the kids, Emily and Matt secretly watch through binoculars.
She's with that boy again?
Where'd you get that?
Amazon.
Give her a space, man.
No, she's with him again. They're holding hands today. They just
What?
kissed.
Kissing?
God, I've never seen one kiss
Where'd you get
before.
those?
What do you mean? Amazon.
Alice catches them spying, calls them, and demands to know what they're doing,
That is so creepy. Are those binoculars?
Yo, your mama was creepy first.
forcing them to awkwardly drive away. That night, Emily vents about her daughter not understanding her struggles as a mother.
Don't look at me. Stay out of my room. Get me food. Teenagers.
Then she notices Alice's laptop lighting up with constant messages. After hesitating, Emily tries to sneak a look. She fumbles with the password until she accidentally peels off a sticker on the laptop, revealing a list of passwords.
What are you doing?
Oh, hey, what? Oh, God. Nothing.
Oh, Leela, then.
Emily insists Alice is lying about studying, but Matt warns her not to snoop.
Literally spies. That is what we do.
That's what we did. 2 terrorists and warlords, but not our children.
Ignoring him, she tries the password "Mom sucks" and gains access. There, they discover Alice has been chatting about an event called Chemical Apocalypse.
Chemical apocalypse.
Did you say chemical apocalypse?
With help from Leo, they learn it's a wild club party. Worried, the couple tracks Alice's phone and follows her to a club. Inside, they spot her partying in the VIP section under flashing lights. Emily storms up, calls Alice by name, and demands she go home immediately. As they turn to leave, a thug blocks Alice's path, mocking Emily and Matt for being too old to be there.
Say hi, boomers.
Boomers.
Yes, Karen.
Karen.
What a brilliant idea to hire a guy who looks way older than Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz to mock them as boomers. I think the HR team of this movie needs to learn more about casting age. Sorry, I just couldn't hold it in. Matt tries to de-escalate, warning the guys not to start trouble, but when one of them grabs Alice's hand, Emily snaps, grabs his neck, and slams his head against a slab. A fight breaks out, and Matt jumps in to back her up. Together, they take down the gang, even throwing the leader off the floor. But as Emily and Matt catch their breath, they realize the fight has been recorded. Without hesitation, Matt grabs a bystander's phone and deletes the video.
And we're not boomers, okay? We're Gen X, if anything. We're kind of like on the bubble, you know? Like in between generations. Let's go.
On their way home, Matt and Emily admit they snooped on Alice's laptop, but still ground her for a long time. Frustrated, Alice snaps that she can't wait to graduate early and leave for college.
Who put you up to this, huh? Peach Fuzz?
His name is James, and you just don't like him because he's white.
What? Your mother's white.
She's also suspicious of how easily her parents handled the fight at the club.
How did you guys even learn how to do that?
Your father and I took a couple of Taekwondo classes.
A couple of Taekwondo classes? When? When you were doing Peace Corps in Japan?
We never said Japan.
Actually, Taekwondo is a Korean martial art. And you'd be surprised how much you can pick up in just a couple of classes.
You really expect me to believe that? You guys are being so fake right now.
We're fake. Okay, Miss Fake ID.
I can't even with you right now.
Later, Emily confides in Matt that she misses her old life and craves field action again. Matt calms her, reminding her they gave all that up for the family they built, and lightens the mood by sparring with her. Meanwhile, Alice confronts Leo for exposing her location, but he denies it, though he's secretly glad she's grounded. The next morning, their old boss Chuck shows up at their doorstep. Matt is stunned and asks how he found them, and Chuck reveals he saw the club fight trending online.
Boomers. Wreck dance party. We're not really boomers, so.
Emily greets him warmly, but Chuck gets straight to business. Baron was the traitor and is now working with Gore to hunt them down. If he could track them this easily, Gore's men surely can too.
What would anyone still want with us?
The ICS key.
That was lost in a plane crash.
We searched the crash site. We couldn't find it anywhere.
But Chuck warns them their home is compromised. Before he can finish, a sniper kills him, and mercenaries swarm the house, spraying bullets. Luckily, the kids are still at school. Matt and Emily dive for cover, but after realizing their children might be in danger, they race to the garage. Using a smaller car rigged with a vacuum on the gas pedal as a decoy, Emily rams through the door and speeds off toward the school, with the mercenaries in pursuit. On the way, she demands to know how they'll prove they don't have the key. Matt finally admits he secretly kept it all those years ago.
There's gotta be a way that we can prove that we don't have the key.
Look, babe, I got something to tell you.
What?
Promise not to be mad.
I don't promise shit.
I took the key.
What?
I didn't want it to fall into the wrong hands.
So where is it?
It's in England.
Okay.
At Foxx Hunters.
My mother's house?
Our house is always protected.
Yeah, that's because so many people want to kill her.
As they argue, the mercenaries catch up. Thinking fast, Matt rigs a Diet Coke bottle with Mentos and hurls it into their car, causing the driver to lose control and crash violently into a truck. With the immediate danger dealt with, the couple rushes to the school and picks up their kids, who are confused and anxious about what's happening. Without explaining, Matt and Emily drive straight to the airport. At the airport, the kids start asking questions, why they're suddenly traveling to England and what's going on. Emily tells them they're going to visit their grandmother.
What? We have a grandmother?
Yep, fun surprise, right?
I know it's really hard to understand, and I am really sorry, but my mother was not someone I wanted in your lives, okay? She was barely even in mine.
You said she was dead.
No, I didn't say she was dead.
No, you said she was dead.
There's different ways to interpret death.
Alice grows furious. She wonders what else Emily has been hiding. Matt steps in to mediate and calms the tension. On the plane, Emily debates whether it's time to tell the kids the truth, but Matt shuts her down immediately, insisting they wait a few more days. The next day, the family arrives in London using fake passports, slipping past inspection and avoiding cameras. They take a bus to a quiet parking lot, where Matt spots a man stepping out of a Jeep. He signals Emily. As they step off the bus, Emily bumps into the man, swipes his key, and discreetly passes it to Matt. He brings the car around, casually telling the kids it's a rental.
This is our rental car?
Yep, get in.
Unbeknownst to them, one of Gore's men is on the bus, quietly reporting their location. Meanwhile, Baron confirms their reappearance through airport surveillance.
Yeah, I remember them. Good-looking family. Dad was proper fit.
I can see why you've been trying to find her for 15 years.
I haven't been trying to find her for 15 years. I've been trying to find the ICS key.
And orders a full search, instructing his assistant to focus on the kids since they're the weakest link. Inside the car, Matt and Emily ask the kids to hand over their phones, claiming it's to save roaming charges. Emily removes the SIM cards and snaps them in half. Suddenly, the car runs out of fuel, and Leo complains that he's hungry. They pull into a gas station with a convenience store. Matt gives the kids money for food while he refuels. Inside, Leo orders a full English breakfast, which he accepts with visible disgust.
Do you have anything that'll be easier on my cholesterol?
Nope. Blood pudding.
Blood?
Yep. Enjoy.
While Alice points out the fake names on their passports.
Why is my name Jeffrey Baker?
She wonders if their parents are criminals on the run, but Leo tries to make excuses.
Wait, you can get online with that thing?
Alice then urges him to search their parents online using his gaming device.
There is a Jeffrey R. Baker, born in Huntsville, died in 1952, though.
I knew it.
I don't think that proves anything.
Meanwhile, Matt and Emily discuss their next move, unaware that Gore's henchmen are closing in and calling for reinforcements. Baron also gets tipped off about their location. Suddenly, Matt and Emily notice they're being surrounded. Before the attackers strike, Matt ignites the gas pump nozzle, turning it into a flamethrower and blasting the thugs with fire. Emily grabs a tool and joins in. The kids watch in shock as their parents fight fearlessly, taking the men down one by one. After the skirmish, Matt rushes the kids into the car. When Emily spots a thug aiming at them, she slams the car in reverse, knocking him out cold. The kids are horrified.
Who was that guy? Why'd you just hit him? Why was he shooting at us?
Now suspecting their parents might actually be terrorists. Before Matt and Emily can explain, Baron drives past with his men. Spotting them, he orders a pursuit. To block the road, Matt shoots the chains on a truck, sending heavy pipes tumbling down, then fires at a tire to make it collapse across the road. Baron is furious as they escape again. Shaken, the kids demand answers. With no other option, Matt finally reveals that he and Emily used to work as CIA spies. Leo is thrilled.
Can you beat up Sydney's dad?
Have you seen Sydney's dad?
Can you beat up Connor's dad?
Come on, man. He's vegan.
Can you beat up all the dads in my school?
I could beat them all up, just not at the same time.
While Alice reluctantly admits it's kind of cool, Emily, however, scolds them for exposing their location online. Leo confesses he Googled them using his gaming device.
You can get on the internet with that thing?
I can.
Matt grabs it and throws it onto an oncoming truck.
Video games are too violent anyway.
Oh, video games are violent?
Meanwhile, Baron inspects the gas station with his team. They identify one of the dead thugs as Gore's man by his tattoo. Baron's assistant asks how he knew the family would be there, and he admits he's been wiretapping Gore, knowing he'd come after the ICS key as well.
We've been tracking the kids' socials and gaming profiles. The boys' handheld console just pinged.
Just like you said, kids.
Now that they've seen us, I'm not so sure. Stay on the cameras and get me a satellite feed on the Land Rover. She can't be that far away.
They can't be that far away.
Yeah.
The next morning, Matt drives the family to Emily's mother's manor. He suggests doing the talking, knowing the tension between Emily and her mom. The kids are stunned by the grand estate.
This is Grandma's house?
Are you like royalty or something?
Emily reluctantly enters the gate password, and as they step inside, a gunshot rings out. Ginny, their grandmother, has just shot a harmless bird. The kids meet her for the first time, while Emily learns that Matt secretly sent Ginny photos of them over the years.
I sent her a few photos routed through different countries so they couldn't, be traced.
So, should
Should we hug or something?
No. I'm British. We don't hug. But you can pick up that dead bird.
Pick up the bird. She got a gun.
Ginny welcomes them in,
Drop it.
Okay.
and the children are dazzled by the mansion's lavish interior. Matt wants to retrieve the ICS key quickly and leave, but Ginny insists they stay for drinks. Emily objects, leading to a brief argument. Suddenly, a man walks in, Ginny's boyfriend. Their affectionate display leaves everyone awkwardly staring until she introduces him as Nigel. Since there isn't much time, Matt asks Nigel to show the kids around while he and Emily talk with Ginny. Meanwhile, Baron tracks Leo's discarded gaming device, only to realize it's a dead end.
It's not your accent, it's your personality. Matt, you're so predictable. God, she must be bored out of her mind.
With his assistant's help, he narrows the family's location to a 5-mile radius.
What about the car?
Satellites were able to track the Land Rover to here, but we lost them under cloud cover 10 minutes ago.
Great.
And discovers Ginny's manor. Because Ginny is a legendary MI6 agent, Baron explains they'll need special authorization to search her estate. He gains access to her personal information and learns that Emily is her daughter, but he keeps it a secret from his assistant.
Hey, Gov, I'm not following. What's the connection?
I'm not sure. I'll split up into 3 teams and check out those locations. I'll pay Miss Curtis a visit when I clear it with SIS.
Once his assistant leaves, Baron makes a secret call, hinting he has his own plan. Upstairs, Nigel shows the kids his collection of gadgets, bragging about his coding skills to impress them. Alice isn't impressed and walks out, while Leo notices Nigel's health tracker ring and compares it to his own. Downstairs, Matt tells Ginny he hid the ICS key at her compound and needs it back. She bristles, upset that they've brought danger to her doorstep. A heated argument erupts between mother and daughter. Emily accuses Ginny of being selfish and a poor parent, vowing not to raise her kids the same way. Ginny fires back, saying that no matter what parents do, teenagers will always resent them. It's part of growing up.
I have tried my entire life not to be like you, to be the mother that you never were. Loving, stable, nurturing.
Overbearing.
No!
And how's that working out for you?
Actually, it's working out really good. I'm glad we got that settled because we,
That's what I thought. Your daughter hates you. You gave up everything for her, and she still hates you.
Emily realizes there's truth in Ginny's words. Overhearing their conversation, Alice finally understands how much her mother had to give up for her.
I am a horrible daughter.
Emily counters, reminding her how she was shipped off to boarding school in America.
You convinced yourself that I carelessly shipped you off to boarding school in America to make my life easier. Well, you have conveniently forgotten that you begged me to go.
Listening nearby, Alice quietly walks away after Ginny notices her presence. Emily and Matt slip away to search for the key, while Ginny uses the quiet moment to bond with Alice. She admits she devoted her life to work and neglected her daughter. Alice reassures her that she doesn't resent her mother.
I don't hate my mom.
Oh, I know you don't, dear.
And Ginny smiles, saying that a child can never truly hate their parent. Suddenly, a convoy of armed militia storms the manor. They blow up the gates and infiltrate the compound. Unaware, Matt leads Emily into the abandoned wine cellar where he hid the ICS key years ago. There, they find it, along with a letter Matt wrote 15 years earlier. In it, he begs Emily's forgiveness, explaining that he took the key to protect their family.
I'm sorry, I was only trying to keep you and that angel growing inside you safe. Please never leave me, because I'd be useless without you. Like, it would be sad. You always say the right things. I know we haven't been together that long, so...
I'm in.
What?
My favorite person is about to create my new favorite person. I'm in.
You're always saying the right things.
Because it's true.
His words move her deeply, but their moment is cut short by the roar of helicopter blades overhead. Realizing the manor is under siege, they rush back inside through a side entrance. To their shock, they find Ginny and Nigel tied up. Emily cuts her mother free, then she and Matt race to find the kids. In the main hall, they're ambushed by mercenaries holding Leo and Alice as hostages. Outnumbered, Emily and Matt surrender. For the children's safety, Matt admits he has the ICS key and offers to trade it. Then, a familiar face emerges, Chuck. To their horror, he's alive. He reveals Baron was never dirty. The Bad Cop Act was a ploy to isolate them. Chuck masterminded everything. The blood and bullet wound Emily and Matt saw were just props. After their disappearance in the plane crash, the agency blamed him, cost him his career, and left him with nothing. Now, he wants revenge, and the key. Chuck takes the ICS key, has his hacker confirm it works, and gloats that the entire hunt was a setup to make them lead him straight to it. Meanwhile, guards checking on Ginny assume she's still tied up. She seizes the chance, silently taking them down with a tranquilizer gun. But when more mercenaries rush in, she fights them hand to hand. During the scuffle, a gun discharges, wounding Nigel's arm. Emily and Matt use the distraction to spring into action, disarming mercenaries in a flurry. But Chuck's men keep their guns trained on the kids, and Chuck orders them taken as hostages. hostages. Before Emily and Matt can act, they're knocked out cold from behind. Moments later, they wake up to find Ginny with them, but it's already too late. The kids have been flown away in a helicopter. They rush to check the CCTV footage, but the distance makes it impossible to catch the chopper's registration number. Then Matt notices Leo flashing a thumbs up at the camera. He suddenly realizes the boy was pointing to his fitness tracker ring, which can be traced. Quickly logging into his account, they use the GPS to track his location and discover he's at a modern art museum. That night, the couple suits up and races to the museum. Security is tight, so they ditch their weapons and sneak inside. Meanwhile, Chuck is preparing to auction off the ICS key after Gore refuses to pay him for recovering it. Feeling betrayed, Gore dispatches his men to take it back. Chuck leads his buyers to the rooftop and orders his hacker to prove the key's power by shutting down London's entire power grid. In seconds, the city plunges into darkness, including the museum. Realizing Chuck is showing off the key,
He's showing a demo of the key.
So he'd want to have the best view.
Matt and Emily deduce he must be on the rooftop with the best vantage point. They spot Gore's men entering an elevator and slip in with them. On the roof, Chuck smugly brags about the key's abilities. He orders his hacker to open the Thames River barrier, a floodgate normally controlled only by the Navy.
That out there stops the Atlantic Ocean from flooding this great city.
Sir, you need to see this.
Meanwhile, Matt and Emily reach the top floor but are blocked by armed guards, forcing them into a brutal fight. As the buyers marvel at the key's power, the bidding war skyrockets until it's sold for $250 million. After the couple defeats the guards, Baron storms in with his men.
How'd you find this?
We're MI6, Matt. You're two international fugitives. It's my job.
Then you know they've got our kids, right?
I also know you thought I was a double agent, Emily.
Listen, you can arrest us later. Just let us get to our family.
I'm not going to arrest you, now that I know that you weren't here to sell the key.
He admits he knows Chuck is the real mastermind and proposes teaming up with the couple to stop him.
Come along.
Together, they crash Chuck's auction. Chuck bolts, and Matt and Emily chase after him while Baron's men clash with the mercenaries. Chuck orders his team to take the kids to a boat while he flees with them. As the couple closes in, they're suddenly stopped by Gore's men demanding the key. Then, a sniper dot appears on one man's face. It's Jinny. With no choice, Gore's men surrender. Matt and Emily grab the mercenaries' bikes and resume their pursuit as Chuck speeds off in a boat with the kids. Gore's backup squad gives chase on motorcycles, forcing the couple to split up. Matt skillfully loses his pursuers, while Emily takes down hers and hijacks a speedboat.
Hey, spray!
Matt joins her, and together they close in on Chuck. Meanwhile, Chuck orders his hacker to abandon her post and meet him with the key, but Nigel spots her leaving. Unwilling to sit idle, he rams his car into her truck, knocking her out cold. He recovers the key and reports to Ginny. She urges him to shut down the barrier, but since he lied about knowing programming, he panics, pressing random buttons that only return error messages. At the same time, Matt and Emily catch up with Chuck and leap onto his boat. They fight off his men, tossing them into the water. Under pressure from both the couple and Ginny, Nigel finally follows his gut, presses a button, and the barrier starts to close.
Did I do it?
Realizing the danger, Matt and Emily strap life jackets onto the kids and throw them into the water for safety. They then fight Chuck directly, landing heavy blows before jumping off the boat themselves. Chuck's boat slams into the barrier and explodes into a fiery blaze. The crisis finally ends, and the family is safe at last. Matt praises Leo for his bravery, while Emily hugs Alice tightly, relieved that her daughter is unharmed. Soon after, Ginny arrives, and Emily embraces her, setting aside their past differences. Back in America, the family, along with Ginny and Nigel, attends Alice's soccer game. Everyone watches in suspense as Alice steps up to take a penalty kick. She scores, and the crowd erupts in celebration as her family rushes onto the field to cheer with her. Afterward, Alice tells Emily she wants to go study with her friends, but Emily accuses her of lying, thinking she just wants to hang out.
You know what, honey? You don't have to lie to me. If you want to go and celebrate with your friends, I think you should just go do that, okay?
No, I actually have to study. Leo and I miss a lot of school.
Ginny and Nigel offer to watch Leo, giving Matt and Emily some much-needed alone time. As they get into their car, they're startled to find Baron already waiting inside. He informs them that Chuck's body was never recovered from the crash. Then, in a shocking twist, he tells Emily they now need her help to recruit her father.
Your dad?
Yeah. Did I not tell you about him?